Let's go modern. Let's go widescreen. A feature-packed evolution of my last arcade, made for gamers and builders alike. Use a mini PC or a Raspberry Pi. The choice is yours. Design the cabinet fit your needs and style. The new lock-in-place panels let you swap controllers to fit any game. Best of all, you're never stuck with just one layout. You'll see exactly how it all comes together in just a bit. The new cabinet builds on the original design, but refined, improved and tested extensively. The entire project is free to download on MakerWorld, where you also will find my latest project, the Entron. You'll get all the 3MF and STL files, step-by-step build instructions, parts to source lists, wiring diagrams, everything you need to make your own. The 3MF file has everything ready to go, with all the print settings I used for my cabinet. Just hit print and you're off. With all the parts printed, it's time to start assembling. I'm using short bits of filament as guide pins. They help line everything up. Then a bit of strong epoxy glue keeps it all locked in place. Since the new cabinet is wider, I added these support blocks to make it more stable and sturdy. Find a good plastic putty and go to town. This is one of those steps that really makes a difference in the final look, so don't rush it. For sanding, I start with 120 and work my way up to 800 grit, nice and smooth. I always give the parts 2 good coats of paint. That way you get nice, even coverage. Once the paint has fully dried, seal it with a matte varnish. This final layer protects the surface and keeps your cabinet looking new. The documentation contains a list of some useful post-processing supplies and tools. And while we are here, have a look at the build instructions as well. Start by adding the pins, then use a strong epoxy to press everything together. Make sure to dry fit all the parts first, so you know they line up. An epoxy that don't dry instantly is essential. You will most likely need the time to adjust during the assembly. Add all supports inside the cabinet. There are many options when it comes to which operating system you can use for your arcade. I've listed some in the documentation along with their pros and cons. It's up to you to choose what you like best. We will use a latch button to power the mini PC and amp on and off. The secret behind the panel switching feature is a bunch of small but powerful magnets. Now it's time to glue them in place with some strong epoxy. It's super important to plan out the magnet polarity before you start gluing. Trust me on that one. I I wanted a screen that was affordable and easy to get, something everyone could find for their own build. The one I landed on is the Kurui 24E3. To get to the screen's menu control board, we need to open it up, which takes a bit of effort. Add the printed bottom supports to the screen. Align the screen inside the frame before securing it. Use corner supports for the top part. The controller boards use JST connectors, which means it's time for some crimping to get the wires sorted. There's a detailed wiring diagram for the audio setup in the docs, and that's what we're tackling next. Tin old wires and pin connectors. Take a stereo TRS cable and cut it in half. Strip the wires, then twist the left and right channels together. Leave the ground wire aside for now. Now, twist the two cables' grounds together and tin. When it comes to the power wiring, I'll let the infographics and documentation diagram do the talking. It can be a bit tedious to twist all the wires together neatly, so take your time. As the LED is powered by 12 volts, I put a 1 kilo ohm resistor on the hot leg for a soft light. Alright, let's move on to one of the panels. This part's honestly one of my favorites. Here you have a lot of design choices, everything from vinyl, buttons, colors and layout. Remember when we talked about magnet polarity? This is where it matters. Make sure each magnet is facing the right way up. This video is sponsored by PCBWay, your one-stop service for 3D printing, CNC machining, and of course, high-quality PCBs. Right now, PCBWay is running their very first 3D printing design contest, where you can win up to $500 in cash prizes. All winning designs will be professionally 3D printed and displayed by PCBWay. You can check out the contest details and join through the link below. And a huge thanks to PCBWay for supporting the channel. I designed these little cover parts to make the panel look more polished and complete. It's a subtle touch, but honestly, I think it looks great. There we have it, a finished panel for our arcade. After modding the mini PC's power button, just solder the wires to the momentary push button on the control panel. Okay, it's time to close it up and make the final details. To make panel swaps easier, I just mark the wire connectors and the board with permanent markers. Super simple. Now, I always know what goes where. If you like my content, please head over to Patreon, where members get access to exclusive builds, STP files, in-depth videos, project chats, and more. The build's complete, and I couldn't be more excited. Time to play. So, what are you waiting for? Go grab the files on MakerWorld, start your own build. And hey, don't forget to like and subscribe.